Oh, there it goes. Alright, I'm gonna have to see some chats to know if we're good, because right now, frankly, I'm a little concerned. I see people in the chat, but the chat's not coming up. Hold on a second. If you can hear me, there's a reason why I'm not responding to anybody. Oh, okay, here we go. All I had to do was pop out of the app for a second. I see Caffeine Bunny, Quentin, It's Only Me, Teresa with an H, Kevin Valentine, Fox. All right, let me just get my gloves on. I'm gonna use this trash lid as a stand. Julia, Patricia, Robert, morning. NJ, Nancy, good morning. Bear in the Garden, hi. Jerry Rollins, good morning. If I missed anybody in the beginning, I'm sorry. There was some questionable technical difficulties. Fang, good morning. Doomsday Tonight, Daryl, hi. Steve Parker, Margaret Passman, Philip Dobinson. Here we go. Tiana Lewis, Sue Pitchford, hi. Stephen Schober, morning. I went back to the little mini microphone because I took a listen. And RJ, hi. Before I went, hello, mi spirit dobro utro. I guess you're saying it's afternoon in Russia now, so you're saying good afternoon, good evening. Trader Joe's here. Deborah Reeves, hi. Kevin Valentine, morning. And it is chillier than I was preparing for. Carol Woods, good morning. Kima George from Queens, hi. Not too far away. Yeah, so I switched back to the little microphone I plugged in that doesn't have to clip onto my body like a lapel mic would. Abby, good morning. Bara Gamer, hi. Because I listened to the audio and it sounded about the same in terms of gain. Actually, quality might have been a little less. So we're back to this microphone. Quentin, yeah, light's getting light. It's it's getting brighter earlier. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if my brain can't keep up with my mouth or vice versa. I mean, there's a lot of scaffolding, I think partially because of construction and constant refurbishment, and other times they might not even be undergoing active refacing or whatever. I think it might be a safety concern. It was imposed on the building to put up scaffolding until they correct it, but sometimes they just keep it up and don't work on it. That's right, John. Well, he's gonna be traveling, I think. But I think he'll be back and forth. Probably kind of like walks on Wall Street. Oh, also, I think I have more insight into the voice assistant activation issue. Dwayne and Craig, hi. I know I saw your chat, Dwayne. I don't know if I said hello though. So I had to catch you in that one. Good morning. Yeah, so apparently my adapter might actually cause some trouble. I think Ron might have mentioned this as a potential, that the way that the microphone is might be doing it. And it turns out that might be the case with the lightning cable. Some of the pins might somehow be weird and causing the assistant to trigger, even though voice is disabled. Like I unplugged all the microphones and I just did it with the iPhone sitting there without any external mics, and it did not activate. So I think there's something to that. I'll have to dig deeper. Colleen, hi, happy Friday. I think this is a dormitory for Yeshiva University. It's always something. I'm always thumping. I remember that ridiculous SNL skit. I think it was The Rock in some fairy tale parody SNL skit. It was really weird. I think Vin Diesel was a rabbit of sorts, and he's supposed to say, I'm always thumping. I'm always thumping. Anyway, I think I've lost my mind. Mel Smith, hello. Yeah, Quentin, I think it's still listening to something similar with those pins not working right. I don't know. I'll look into it when I have a chance. Moni, good morning. Mercedes GLC 300. Interesting shape. Approaching Park Avenue. That is a big buffet style food place, but it's closed permanently. This place will be food. Royalton Park Avenue used to not be called the Royalton, but I do like that. Hello. I do like that light that they have. Oh, we should check on Whole Foods. Good thinking. This is like a double Friday for me because I didn't really. So in 2 weeks, so I'm very. But in the meantime, we got to cross 28th Street because we got to go check out Whole Foods. Got to see if they made their March 1st deadline. People were skeptical. Oh, listen. Oh, Park Avenue and 28th. I think we got a buffer. Do I sleep in Saturday morning? With any luck, I'll sleep in till 6 a.m. with any luck. I don't know they had a Tarlucci Vino here. I don't know what other building is here too. I feel like they had a lot of scaffolding and construction around here before. I don't know what building this is. RJ, everyone is well. How are you and yours? I'm sure everyone is excited to see the progress of the Whole Foods here. That was ice you heard. I am following my rules. Today is hat wearing weather. Don't worry. Okay. Did Whole Foods make it? No, they're not ready. You can take a look. Oh, is this all self checkout? Has Whole Foods implemented self checkout before? Anyone know? I feel like I've never seen self checkout at Whole Foods. Looks like the first floor is primarily the buffet style. Serve yourself prepared food, which makes sense. This area does get pretty popular with business types in the daytime. Wayne, good morning. Roy, good morning. Self-checkout is a dream for introverts, Gyrolam. I agree. You do have self-checkout in Charlotte, Gwendolyn, at your Whole Foods? I feel like I haven't seen a Whole Foods here with self-checkout yet. Yeah, I think, Dwayne, they go down there. They go down to Florida, I believe, every year. I believe. The Brooklyn and Gowanus has it. Okay. I guess I'm behind the curve. I feel like Trader Joe's should have it. But then again, their long line is like part of the experience. That car feels like it's all over the road. It's missing a headlight. I don't know. Whoa. You made a weird turn. Wide turn. A little odd, man. I don't know. Baby Marian Costura, hello. Nicola, hi. Oh, Bowery Whole Foods has self-checkout too. Maybe the newer ones are doing it, but the Bowery one has been there too, I think. I don't know. Let's cross. Get into the park. Mel Smith enjoys farmers markets. Those are nice. Dwayne was supposed to get a Whole Foods in Edmonton, but never happened. Wonder what happened there. It's caused it to never happen. Madison Square Park. Pretty nice playground. Police officer Moira Ann Smith playground. Alright, even though I have the hat on, it's 22 degrees, feels like 13 according to what Google told me this morning. I'm sweating a little bit. Baby's been sleeping a little weird the last couple of nights. Wednesday night was much worse than last night. She was up from 3 to 5 on Wednesday into Thursday. But last night she needed a little bit of comfort, but not as bad. Roy says there's self-checkout in Shake Shack, but not Five Guys. I think Shake Shack is a little bit slightly more elevated than Five Guys. I don't know. But this Shake Shack, I don't know if it'll ever have self-checkout. The Shack in the park. Bees in the park. Hey, what's this? What is this? Can I get it to focus on it? Is this autofocus on? Yeah, it is. Trying to see if I can. I guess it's too. Right, TL, good morning. Margaret, good morning. Yeah, anybody know what these are? March 4th. Anyway, if anybody knows what those are, let me know. I'm curious. It does kind of look like that TL, yeah? Uncle Ricky's here. Good morning, Uncle. Welcome. Baby garlic. Pork chop and gravy. No snow. It'll be less and less likely for snow here. Brandon, we're not completely out of the question. Brandon, good morning. Brandon, don't know what I just said. Yeah, today was a chilly day. I wasn't expecting it completely. I was wearing a lighter jacket the last couple of days. My glove's still on. This one is. This one is. Okay, good. I'm walking down Broadway, walking towards Union Square. Malcolm and Hannah in Chatham. Hey. Morning. Yeah, Prince. Ice. It's days are getting longer. Sun is rising earlier. We'll get a different view of New York from now through the summer. Really, it's gonna get brighter and brighter. At least until June 20th. I think that's the longest day of the year. 20th, 21st, something like that. I think it's 20th. And then it'll start getting shorter. You know, minute by minute. Every day about a minute. Kind of a thing. The Love Sack. Copyright music. RJ's getting some snow. Uh-oh. It's only me saying good evening to Pieta. We should all say good evening to Pieta. Pieta's here? Remember that joke? Michelle T, good morning. Charles Schwab's slogan is own your tomorrow. Instead of rent it? I don't know if that works in New York. They should change their slogan to rent your tomorrow. Punch, Bar and Grill. Space release. Doug, hi. VRT, I'll speak on behalf of New York. New York is good. Chilly, but good. Timothy Olton looks pricey. What time is it now? Probably what, like 6:30 almost. Prince, I do. I think it's an archaic remnant of days past. I don't know, because we're such a global, I don't know, humanity is very international now. It's not, everyone's just isolated in their own country or regions, and not everyone follows daylight savings times. It's then the ones that do sometimes change them on different days, so I feel like they can get frustrating for people. But now with electricity and whatnot, it doesn't matter as much, I don't think. So I don't know. I feel like it could be something that can be done away with. In fact, in the winter, the way they do it, isn't it potentially, you can potentially get less light. Let's say you get up early and it's still dark, and then because of the way the hours change, by the time you get out of work it's already dark. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't check my watch. John Oliver has a video on it. I will check that out. It sounds pretty good. Let's check out the setup in Union Square. Stephen Friedman, good morning. Yokovic, good morning. And up. We are in Union Square. Yeah, because we're so interconnected, it should be an all or none thing. Either everybody changes their times at the same time or nobody does. And I'm in favor of nobody. Oh, is Hand Moon here? Good morning, Moon. No, Brennan, the opposite direction. The question is, if we do decide to do away with all the changing of these times for daylight, which one do we stick to? Do we stick to Do we stick to the time now with this current schema of light, or do we choose the other one that starts March whatever? Isn't it this weekend already, or is it next weekend? I don't know. Maybe that's one of the reasons it hasn't stopped. They don't know which one to settle on. Now I'm doing a pit, RJ. Wind me up, watch me go. Yeah, I guess whichever one has more light in the evening makes sense. Oh, so next weekend? Okay. Alright, this part turns into University Place as we cross 14th Street. And this part of 14th Street, it turned into bus only action. So if you're in this area, I did not summon the assistant. If you're around here at 14th Street by Union Square in a car, you might get a ticket. Now I sound like, what's his name, Jeff Foxworthy? You might be a redneck. David Ballmer, morning. Yes, sir, is here, 57. Unfortunately, your name, yes, sir, is kind of close to our nemesis, the voice assistant. But thank you, appreciate that. As always, thank you. Oh, still Foo Fighters are playing live right now? That's kind of cool. That's true, Dwayne. But since we follow our own arbitrary time that we decided to make, we have to settle on which shift of daylight we prefer as it relates to our perception or interpretation of time. Bear in the Garden, British summertime starts 27th of March. See, that's what I mean, 2 weeks after. I feel like it should all be around the same time if we're going to be doing this. And I think some states in the US don't even subscribe to it, which makes things even more confusing. You know, especially now that, yes, of course, we have an international companies all the time kind of communicating and working real time despite whatever hour of the day it might be. But then in New York, and I mean in the United States, so many people, like these tech companies, are spread out. And now some of them don't have any time changes. It's getting weird. I don't know. Yeah, right? Arizona's one of them. That's right. Gigi, hey. Morning. That's awesome, Estelle. Oh, this food truck smells good. I smell some bacon. Shlomi, hello. If everyone in the country can't even agree on this whole time-changing daylight savings time, I don't know. Prince Ice, that's good. I feel like you're ahead of the curve. If there's anything I've learned about humanity, is that they, or we, kind of hold on to things. And the concept of change can be much more difficult to execute on a very grand scale. On a grand scale. Yeah, it's just our way of coping with the universe. I mean, time itself, space-time, theoretically is linked. but we have to interpret it somehow to make sense of the world around us. So it's our way of interpreting time. You can see the tip of the One World Trade Freedom Tower in the background, just above Bope's Library. It's NYU's library. The change is rough. There's a whole thing called behavioral economics, because many times you have to change behavior, and that's not easy. Anyway. This is some deep stuff, says Swamp Thing. Yeah, sometimes you wind me up and watch me go. Silver School of Social Work of NYU. Dedicated after I graduated. Michelle Misch, good morning. Caffeine Bunny, oh yeah? Awesome. And I think more people need to be involved in it. It's great. What else did I see? Dead Man Attack. And Dwayne is naming some other places that don't use the daylight savings time. Michelle Misch. Hi, again. Brandon, no, I missed that. Either way, Gary's glad that spring is here. So it's, well, I guess meteorological spring is, and then we'll officially ring in the bell at March 20th or so. Diana, good morning. Swamp Thing. Next thing we'll talk about parallel universes. Also an interesting concept. I'm not sure if I have enough of an understanding to discuss that, or what the current scientific theories are about it. One World Trade in the distance. The Arch. Yeah, we should do a walk and talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, if MKBHD can interview him, why can't we? Well, I guess we also don't have 10 million subscribers, but you know what I mean. You see what's in the middle there? Empire State Building. And I think, I mean, if there was a 360 camera, there might be a way to, in one of these positions, get both the Empire and the Freedom Tower in view. Wait, they say the universe started from a white hole? Is that like along the same lines as like a black hole, but sounds like it's much more involved? Moon, I was just as surprised as you were. I didn't hear about this until you guys did. What is this? Ketchup? I hope so. Dog run. Get some early morning doggy exercise in. I think it will be hard to do a commute and interview, at least at our pace. I don't expect many to have to walk and talk like this. Furman Hall of the NYU School of Law, but it's also the Jacob Fuchsberg Clinical Law Center. All these names. Herman Huang with a $2 super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, in the Wednesday stream, I did keep saying how I'm tethered to New York, as if I'm forced to stay here in a way, but that's not really the case. I do still enjoy New York. I've lived in other cities. I lived in Boston for a year. I was out on Long Island pretty deep for 2 years, and I didn't enjoy either place as much as I did New York. So while I might be partially tethered with family and work, I also choose to remain. But that's just me. If you have the freedom to travel around a lot more, perhaps it makes more sense not to have your base of operations here, since you can also come back at any time. Anyhow, thanks again, Herman. Oh, this is that building with the townhomes right on the first floor. You get your own little private entrance. It's kind of cool. And it looks like you don't have a key. Tap in. John, good morning. I think are we on Sullivan Street? I think we are. Anyway, I like the idea of like a townhome, but also linked to an apartment building, so you can get all the benefits of an apartment building, but also kind of have the privacy and separation of a townhome. The biggest benefit of an apartment building with a doorman would be packages, I think. But that's just my opinion. Brandon says change is good for the mind and body. Not everyone adopts change very easily. I feel like I probably wouldn't. And I tried. But I do know I have to try to change certain things when I can. You definitely don't want to be stuck in the same ways, especially if they're negative towards your well-being, if that makes sense. Ooh, what's this building? They have a few apartments, it looks like. I think each floor is an apartment. Not bad. TL, I think I read that they're not going to exist in this of an intrusive form. I think they're going to be more mobile, so they can get them down faster. Apparently faster was close enough to the voice assistant's name to summon it. I say no. Jim, good morning. Dwayne's maternal grandparents didn't stay very long in New York after Czechoslovakia. They were married in New York that same year, and they went to Canada. Is that a dog walker, or are those all of his dogs? I think there's only 3 of them. Thankfully, I'm off this weekend. I've had 1 or 2 occasions where I worked 2 weekends in a row in addition to my usual work week, and I had to specifically request work schedulers to never do that again. That was too much. Definitely too much. I'm one with the force is with me. Hello. Jonathan, hi. Jones morning. Happy Friday, Jim. That's right. We made it. Hey, this place is for sale? Or it's already in contract? That one. It's kind of a wide home. Anton is Moskva from Moscow. Hi. Are we walking this weekend, RJ? I don't know about that. We'll see. I'll have to help my mom with something. So I don't know how far we'll get with that. Okay, good. Brendan, yeah, everywhere. Jack, good morning. These are nice little benches. Kaz, morning. Ariana bowling. Nothing in that one. Anonymous. Hair. Italian sandwiches. Oh. I must have calves of steel. Calves have always been the weakest point in my body. Actually, no, they're strong. They just don't have that shape that some people like to go for. Speaking of bowling, thing hasn't done it in ages. Yeah, I like the concept of bowling. I just grab the heaviest ball you can find and fling it down. Looks like we're stuck because of that garbage. Well, we're not stuck, but the cars are stuck because of that garbage truck. I think Dominique Ansel is also over there. We'll keep moving this way though, because we walked down that way recently. Andrea Stevens, hi. That's right, we saw some of these homes on the right before. Ooh, parking. What do you have to do to get that park? Hey, is this a historical thing? Let's check this out for a moment. 8385 Sullivan. I did not summon that. Not bad, RJ, not bad. Named after Revolutionary War General John Sullivan, has these two federal-style townhouses, which were built on what was once part of the, what is that? Bayard Farm, originally owned in the 17th century. Governor Peter Stuyvesant. Again, that name shows up. The houses built in 1819 are characterized by their symmetry and decoration and are notable for their original federal doorways. What is that? Flemish bond brickwork, 6/6 pane windows, and wrought iron stoop railing. Landmark preservation, 1989. Anyway, I'm also intrigued by these buildings. It's like the new version of the ones right across the street. Miguel, good morning. Bal, cafe and falafel. Oh, that could be good. And Sullivan Taqueria. Jack Feige with a $20 super chat. Happy Friday, enjoy your weekend off. Hey, thank you, Jack. Appreciate the support. Very kind of you. Thank you. Again, Gerald's Better Burger. I always see that place. It's so eye-catching. Wonder how it is. It's 100% plant-based, it says. It makes me even more curious as to how it is. Now let's go this way. What's better, Boston coffee or New York coffee? Frankly, I'm not sure how much of a difference there is. And I was in Boston in the late 2000s, so it's been a while. Scott D's here, morning. That's right, Ray was off. We were walking right towards it. Yeah, they have some preservation of the older buildings. I think especially if it has historical significance, and sometimes you have to justify why a particular building is historically significant. So, you know how it is. Is Estelle heading out? Thanks for coming in as always. Pie, Greek bar, pretty cool. Well, it's not a bar, it's a bakery, sorry. And a townhome next to us for sale. Huh. Michelle Morgan, welcome. Good to see you. I did not summon the assistant. We've been walking down West Broadway a lot, so maybe let's go to Wooster Street and go down there instead. Jim says coffee culture's improved dramatically in the past few years. Ah, nice. Good morning. Jamaican coffee is the best. You know, I don't know if I can ever say I've had that. I'd be willing to try it. It's kind words, Scott D. Appreciate it. Keep it up down there. I know you got some new friends in town, but I think they're all very friendly. Work with them. Hive and colony. What is even this? Tailor-made. I was just talking to a shoe company, actually. I don't know if I can mention their name yet, but maybe it's not North Face for those of you wondering. But it'll be interesting to see what they're working on, and I'll let you know when I can. Moon says if we didn't need beef anymore, we would feed the cows. Oh gosh. John says the traffic seems to be lighter. Well, these are also smaller streets back here we're walking on. Grand Street might pick up a little bit. You can walk down. Sam Webb, good morning. Ooh. I hope that was ketchup. Wake up the world. I do, Miguel. That's good, Jim. Sounds like you got some more of those privately owned ones. Tyree, hey. One of a kind. One of a kind. Telling me feeds cows most weekends? Nice. This guy moved back to the city, commute with me first. An honor, my friend. LPQ. Oh, it's an exclusive club. Interesting. Kenzo Paris. Mercer Street. Very cobbly. One of a kind. The Rob Van Dam's theme got stuck in my head. Nah, I wouldn't say it's a sponsorship random, but it's kind of cool what they're doing. And it would be fun to be a part of it. Somebody said it looks like Boston a little bit. That's one of the things I still want to do. It only worked once. But some of those, like, you know, some parts of cities look very similar. You know, unless you can see license plates and stuff. So I kind of want to go somewhere random. It would only work once, and try to pretend as if I'm walking in New York. Jim channeling Big Dog Pound. Big Dog. Reminding folks to like, subscribe, comment. With a bit of a wrestling and sometimes Vin Diesel flair. Carl C, good morning. Family. What's the time here? Probably getting close to 7 a.m. I would have to, Law and Order. I would have, oh, look at what they're making here. It's kind of a nice little park area. You'd expect they're doing something like building a new high-rise. But no. I did not summon anybody. Butler. I think we walked by this place a while back. Oof. A while back when it was still opening. I think we even found its soft opener. Hummer. Yeah, Down to Earth is it's easy to lose sight of that, I guess. Let me see if I missed any chats. At the coffee shops, ask for Jamaican Blue Mountain, says Denja. I'm sure I could find some through Yelp or something. Anything else I miss? Alpha Bravo in Poland, hi. Let's see, anything else? Luca Tony, do fences still cause buffering? Not so much. Yeah, those are construction workers. Leaky, yes. The scarcity of scaffolding would be a giveaway in Boston. Boston. Interesting. Ooh, what's that? Look at this. Planted's truck. Is that some kind of a Volkswagen? What is that? Yeah, I guess it is. Mulberry Street. Little Italy. Oh, I can see the Empire State Building in the background. Barely. Mars and Worldwide Angels here. Hey. Good morning. Yes, Deborah. Everyone's dream. I think I went to Hometown Hot Pot once. But I think I still didn't enjoy it as much as Favorite Taste. 99 Favorite Taste. And it is favor, not flavor. I made that mistake before. Yaya Tea. Kangwa Bakery. Looks good. Awesome, Scott. Yeah, consistency leads to growth. Christmas, I guess. It's only me reminding us to maybe improve that like ratio. If you want. Do I know Cash Jordan? I know of Cash Jordan. We've never crossed paths. But he does a lot of rental apartment showings, sometimes for sale as well in New York. But he kind of merged the apartment showing with like a vlog style, which is kind of nice, I think. It's like a thing that it's also a smart move in the sense that if he ever pivots away from focusing specifically on real estate, he already has that vlog style format solidified, that he could do something else. It's good thinking. We're a little stuck in our walking and commuting mode. That's true. Everyone is kind of in Miami right now. Whether they moved there or are visiting there, I feel like everyone at the same time has made Miami a thing. Let me cross this way. Oh yeah, the Discord. We gotta check out the Discord. Don't forget. Scott says I should be next. Yeah, I wonder when we'll feel more comfortable traveling with Baby Commuter. Comfortable not in the sense of, you know, the recent pandemic. Comfortable as in when it won't be too much of a struggle on us. I'm trying, Hans, I'm trying. I've got no official vacations coming up. I'm just here, working, plugging away. And at the same time, RJ, interesting, huh? Maybe Walks on Wall Street started a trend. I feel like I'd have to do airplane. I don't know if I could. How long would it take to drive down? Like 2 full days? If you don't drive all night? Something like that. Cynthia Beale morning. No cars coming, so we'll go. Spring training baseball starting. Aha. Approaching Allen Street, which is really First Avenue, south of Houston. Oh, Louis Rossman drove down there last year? Wow. What can we see over there? You can see 432 Park and Chrysler in the distance. 12 hours a day. Basically gets to Richmond and stop each way. So it is about 2 full days if you take an overnight break. Interesting. Yeah, the baby essentially, she's transitioned to walking as her primary mode of getting around. Like if she falls, when she used to fall down from walking, she would just transition to a crawl. But now she just gets right back up and keeps walking. So I think the days of crawling have gone. Sally Sibio, good morning. Zuma and Kips. I wonder what that is. Ooh, Papa John's. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, this building was all boarded up. I wonder if there was a fire or something. Carl C., you walk near your high school, Seward Park. That's that one. I know a couple of folks that went there. Age 24H, there's a lot of empty apartments in New York. I thought I read an article recently that said vacancy rates are kind of going down significantly, in that we're having very high boom in the people moving in to New York. That's true, Scott. But with the baby, I guess more frequent stops might be a thing too. That's true, it's only me. Everyone has the choice to do what they want to do. It's not hurting anybody. My plant app, to identify plants as they start coming back. Judy, good morning. I've slowed down a little bit here. I think this is another school. I don't know which school it is, but it seems like it's an elementary school because it said first grade only on one of the signs. A 450-hour walking commute from New York to Miami. Wouldn't that be something? Apart from time, I think our biggest enemy would be service. Do I think airfares will go down? I don't know about that. Maybe not anymore. Hey, what's this? Shang Zero Gaming NYC. Are they open? I mean, not like right now, but in general. Esports, collectibles, board games, Game Center, that's kind of cool. You saw crocus coming up? I wonder what flower we saw earlier today. There was something starting to bloom in Madison Square Park. I was about maybe 10 minutes into the stream. RJ, good seeing you again. Have a great day. This Highlander looks like it might have been a reconverted taxi or something. It's very yellow and has no taxi indicators on it anymore, other than the yellow. But it's very taxi yellow. There's a blooming flower. Ellie, you saw some sort of a trolley? Might have missed it. Oh, there's the sun. And there's Seward Park. You can comment on a situation, but you shouldn't impart your own agenda when it's completely speculative. You know what I mean? Gary says, his PC gaming cafes are the new internet cafes. It's similar to the people who I find frustrating when they comment on things they learn from Facebook signs. And that's not a fun thing. I haven't seen anyone on a commute. At one point, someone said we walked by Al Roker once, very early in the morning. think it might have been on the morning of the Rockefeller tree lighting. Sounds like Porter's going to be combative no matter what. We'll see. We'll give you your chance. Teresa, thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Robert says, New York City looks cold today. It is quite chilly today. Kind of dropped over the last couple of days, but I think it's going to pick back up again through the weekend. Have I randomly encountered other streamers while streaming or recording ASMR walks? While streaming, we've never actually run... Well, no, that's a lie. James and Carla, we did. We ran into James and Carla very early on in our streaming career. And Hudson, of course. Jillian Bruce, good morning. Age 24 doesn't sound fun for anyone, really. I wouldn't recommend it. And then one time when I was recording a walk through Chinatown, I think I happened upon Action Kid and Herby Bar, but I didn't realize it. I was kind of in my own world. I saw it when I was editing later. We're in Seward Park right now. Thank you, Bear in the Garden. Deborah, thank you. Have a great weekend too. Folks know that since I'm sitting on this bench here, we're probably near the end of this stream since we made it to Seward Park. I've never run into urbanists, no. Also, with my current streaming schedule, it's hard to run into anybody, really. Hard to run into anybody. Where would I recommend tourists to stay? I don't know, you know, because it's good to be central to things, but it also means you'll probably pay more money, which is why I suggest checking out Airbnb to see what's available. I mean, it's not... Technically, Airbnb is not supported here for short-term rentals. You know, I think there's laws in New York around that. But I think they're there to protect hotels, so I don't know. I don't know about all the politics behind that, but from a consumer standpoint, you're free to rent them if they're available. But I'd say check out an Airbnb, see what you can find. Yeah, Bones, just, you know, we're that time of day again. Time of the morning. Thanks, Brandon. Moon reminding us that maybe some more people should join up Discord. Keep up the chat if you wanna. No pressure. But in the meantime, thanks everyone for joining me today. Appreciate the company while I take this commute on a chilly Friday morning into Chinatown, into Seward Park here. Thanks for the super chats and super stickers as always. Very kind of you. Thanks to the YouTube members. Thanks to the Patreon supporters, PayPal supporters. Very much appreciate you too. As well as subscribers and non-subscribers, because you either way, you've donated your time to be here. Either way. Do think about subscribing if you want. Helps us out. Tells YouTube you like this kind of stuff. Helps similar channels as well. But we're all, you know, different in a way. We all have our own thing that we do. Different conversations. Different perspectives on New York. And that's how it is. And that's it. Of course, to the mods. couldn't do this without you. Thank you for your help, too. Hand moon. Alright. And so, Discord. Have a great day, wherever you might be, Discord. However much of it there might be left, Discord. And I'll see you all next time. Most likely Monday morning. If there's any surprises, I will be just as surprised as you. Alright. Till then. Bye!